Well, good morning everyone. Welcome to another live stream video. Mikey719. Today we're going to play some Hand of Fate number 2 for the first time ever. It's going to be my first time playing this. So, this will be kind of a reaction video of sorts. It's also a live stream, so if you are here at the moment, feel free to say hi, feel free to ask questions, and I'll try to answer it to the best of my abilities. Before, starting the game today, I just did some research on the game on part 1, and the reviews were really good, and the few reviews I found about part 2 suggested game's actually better than part 1. So if this goes really well, I definitely would be looking into part 1. So let's get it started.
Your memories are fading even now, gone to form the soul of the game we play. These pieces are new, as are the stakes. Life, death, and vengeance. We must ride, for time is short, and you have much to learn. Make your first choice, and let us set these wheels in motion once more.
You want to be Adam or you want to be Eve? Gotta be Adam, I guess.
These cards represent your history and our game. We know where they end, for you are here. Therefore, these cards must guide you to my side. Let us see what the journey holds. The fool steps into nothingness, because they know no better. In the same way, you must step into the void. You are a blank slate, and together we will write your history.
You have stumbled many miles through this forest in search of the thieves who robbed you. Though exhausted and hungry, you are determined to reclaim your father's amulet. You finally catch sight of the thieves, hacking at a large tree and arguing among themselves. What do you do? Move closer to eavesdrop, or keep your distance?
Every element of the game has been improved, even those that seem at first glance familiar. Do not worry, you will soon understand the nuances.
Alright, so there's 3 success, 1 failure. Creeping forward, you overhear their leader spouting orders. It's simple, he says. The idiots walk down the road. You push over the tree and jump out. They'll be too scared to put up a fight. We'll get rich. So far, this is pretty interesting. It's pretty interesting to pick a card and see what happens next. Why don't we jump out and stab him? One retorts. Another hooded figure chimes in. Yeah, corpses don't put up a fight either. Frustration rises in the leader's voice. The Emperor doesn't care if a few farmers don't lose some sprouts. This will be filled with soldiers before you even spent the coin. We don't need that trouble. Now quiet. Here they come. You soon spot a group of farmers coming around the corner, bringing their wares to the market. The thieves fell the tree. Okay. The thieves fell the tree into the path of the unsuspecting farmers and leap out, weapons brandish. Give us all your food. What do you do? 1. Leap to the farmer's defense. Offer to help the farmers, warning them it won't come for free. Help the thieves with their extortion. Obviously, we jump out to help the farmers. You draw your weapon with practice skill. Wah! Well, you hear the leader's voice. You lads handle this. I'll meet you when you're done. Thug, violence for the sake of violence, and theft for the sake of money. These attack frequently, and can evade standard attacks, making heavy weapons less effective. Die! Die! There we go. So the fight time type of fight. The farmers fumble in their haversacks in gratitude. Thank you, adventurer. I'm sure that after they took our food, they would have taken our lives as well. I'm gaining some food. I got some food. You fall on the food with a sigh, shoveling bread in your mouth to quell your hunger. Your satisfaction only lasts a moment before you realize your father's amulet's not among the taking. Their leader must still have it. You set your feet determined to find him. While enjoying a moment beside the fire, you spy a strange figure approaching your camp. It's a goblin dressed in what must pass for goblin finery. From beneath a filthy fox pelt, serving as a ill-fitting wig, the goblin winks at you with wild red eyes. Aha! I've been roaming for hours trying to find you. We must get this over with quickly. If I have any hope of getting to all the people on this on my list before sunrise. It lowers a sack from its shoulders. Now, from within my sack, I can conjure whatever your heart desires. The goblin's voice trails off as he examines his sack. Well, I could, if there wasn't a booming great big hole in it. His head disappears entirely into the bag, with his bulbous nose protrudes from the breach. A new plan then. The goblin pulls out his last tricklet. Alright, do I want a sword, an axe, or a shield? I think I want a sword. does 15 damage. The axe does more damage though. Let's go with the warrior's axe. Let's be warriors. Would you like to equip the warrior's axe? Yes. A wise choice. Now I must go. There are many others I must visit before I can rest. The goblin runs off into the night, his foxwing flapping in the evening breeze.
This card has a token. Can you find it?
Your journey through the forest is interrupted by a inquisitive child. Are you searching for the forest folks? My uncle says that he used to walk these woods giving out gifts. I want to find one and ask for a lemon cake. As they dash off to peer under a nearby log, the child spouts back. Remember, if you meet the forest folks, get me a lemon cake. In the other direction, an eerie song hangs in the air. You must attempt to find its origin. Ooh. I don't know which one. There, we got it. You follow the song through the tricklet and stream until you find an open glade bathed in the golden sun. You find an aged maiden, her posture bent like the boughs of a forest. It has been 12 winters since I've had a visitor. Her voice is a whisper, yet it thunders in your ear. You may visit me when you're in need, adventurer.
This is yours now. Even if you lose the challenge, you have earned this token. Nothing could be more fitting now than meeting the mage who started this all. Or at least, started it all for you.
A trail of fallen trees and distant farmers leads you to the thieves who had stolen your amulet. It seems their infighting has only gotten worse. The bandits surround their former leader, weapons drawn. Everyone will get their fair share. There's no need for violence, the leader implores. Whoever heard of a thief talk about fair shares? Spits one. You turned up and bossed us around. We've barely stabbed anyone. It's been days since I stabbed someone. Days! The leader notices you approaching and waves you over. As much as I'd love to continue this discussion regarding stabbings, I'm afraid I have urgent business with my associate here. As he greets you, he whispers, "Keep me alive, and there'll be plenty of gold for your trouble." What do you do? Tell him gold cannot replace the amulet he stole. Tell him he will pay in blood for his thievery. I think we gotta go a little evil on this one. Tell him he can't steal something of your father and get away with it. He grins. Here's a thought. Does it have to be my blood? Kill my associates and I will gladly return your amulet. Ever reliable, the thieves draw their blade to mug you. The leader hurries away to hide. Give us your stuff or we'll stab you up, growls one of them. You consider your options. You draw your weapon prepared to deal with the miscreants. The thieves evade heavy weapons. More frequently, you can change your weapons, So far, I like the story. I think this is just like the tutorial of the game. But so far, I like the story. It's actually, it's quite interesting. And I like how you have different options. So I'm assuming the game changes depending on what options you pick. Let's go. You ain't gonna hit me. Ah! I said you're not gonna hit me. Haha, you missed. Keep missing. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Let's go. I love that battle. I love the battle. Like, I don't know if it's gonna have more controls in the future, but the battle controls are pretty simple, pretty easy. With the battle resolved, the thief leader nods in approval. At the carnage before him, he holds out a hand. The name is Malekith's. Bear extraordinaire. His smile fades under his withering glare. Sensing your anger, he raises his hand in surrender. Wait, let's not be hasty. Oh, what is this? This is Hand of Fate 2. I actually got the game from the developers. So it was a little gift they gave me so I could go ahead and stream it and make some videos. So far, the game is pretty cool. It has an Assassin's Creed type feel, but with cards at the same time. So as a streamer, it's actually really awesome because the more people you have in your chat or whatever, you could ask, hey, what should we do next? So it would give me different options. Like there said, do I want to fight them or do I want to run? So, gives you options. Kind of like a Telltale game, but with an Assassin's Creed kind of feel to it. Kind of a card game to it. Sounds really cool. Yeah, I did some research of it before I started playing today. Today's actually the first time I play. And the reviews were really good. And I'm enjoying it. I've only been on maybe for 10 minutes so far. And I am enjoying it. I gotta tell you that much. We're on the same side here. I'm an upstanding citizen, just like you. I've been working with the thieves, yes, but only for the greater good. No, really, they were killing people before I came along. I know it seems bad, but look, he pulled out an amulet from his pocket and pressed it into your hand. All is forgiven, yes? You stare at the amulet. It does not look familiar. Oh, Malekith says, scratching his head, he opens a small satchel. So which one is yours? Ooh, so now, you see, now we get to pick which one is ours, which is pretty cool. We could be an eagle, a pharaoh, a lion, or I'm assuming that's a bull. So now this is a gift that your father gave you. Question is, where are you from and what is your father like? The lion. My choices are going to be the lion, the pharaoh, the eagle. I don't want the bull. I know that much. I think I'm going to pick the lion. Choose your father's amulet. Alright, I'm picking the lion. The lion amulet, that suits you. Very similar facial structure. Say, you know what? I'm lonely, you're lonely, we should work together. We should probably get to know one another. Seeing as we're going to be friends for life, Malekith says. Tell me, where are you from? Look how strong the guy is. He's so handsome. He's so handsome. Look at those arms. Oof. Nice, buff, strong guy. Alright, so this is gonna give me a chance to edit my stuff. Well, I could go white and red, blue and yellow, orange and red, green and red. Kind of like the white though. The white I think looks pretty fancy. The green though kind of looks like a Robin Hood, which is not a bad thing. I shall be Robin Hood, but with a red hood. Alright, so I could be this guy. I could be bald. So what hairstyle do I want? Do I want long hair? Kind of like a mohawk? Bald? This is more like a mohawk, actually. Let's go bald. Oh, I could be from different areas. It's actually pretty cool. Changes your face, changes your skin color, your complexion. From the Eastern Belt. From the Eastern Belt, eh? You don't say. Good sorts from the Eastern Belt, very trusting. Oh, by the way, I mean, we, friend, owe money to the Vignes of the Thieves Guild. He's quite angry at us. We should journey to the Mirror Bridge. Together to appraise him. Some gold might help. Although, come to think of it, I'm rather busy. Macalyp's eyes a pretty traitor hiking up the road. So, it'll be best if you get the gold and I meet you there.
Let us learn what sort you are. Strong? Clever? Wise? The circumstances under which you come here put the lie to that.
You enter competition of strength at the fair. A gold prize is available to the winner. In the first round of the competition, your opponent is the diminutive Roland, a halfling from the traveling troupe of acrobats.
These dice are another small game embedded in our game. Victory, you are learning.
I'm learning. Roland is no match for your strength. He gives a disappointed backflip off the table and collects his merry winnings, then cartwheels out the door. You take your reward from the purser. On the way out of the tavern, when you return, you will compete in the next round for a larger prize.
The roads have become even more deadly since the Empire has come to power, despite their promises of the opposite.
The road ahead is blocked by an overturned carriage, and a woman calling for help. Please, help, she cried. I've been robbed by a band of thugs. Is there anything you can do? Do we refuse to help her, or do we help her? I say we help her. We gotta get a 12. A 12 or better. Oh, she did.
Dice are fair, and thus you have lost this round.
Oh, I lost this round. Why, thank you. Now, if you'd be so kind as to give me all your gold. The woman draws a pair of concealed blades from her corset. Come on out, boys. You have no time to react as a group of bandits spring from hiding. Here we go, time to fight. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Come at me. Come at me, bro. With the thugs defeated, you search their bodies for valuables. You find some food among their possessions. Nicely done, yeah. I like the battle scenes. Pretty fun.
Celebrations in aid of what? You see how quickly the actions of the usurper are turned into tales for children.
Nearing the sleepy hamlet of Dulwich, you find the villagers in the midst of some kind of celebration. Most of the activity concerns a large paper, Much of the activity concerns a large paper and wood statue depicting a fearsome warrior looming triumphantly over a prone lizard man. What do you do? Follow the parade. Ask locals what's going on. Carry on your way. A family stable hand explains. In a bygone age, our town was bested by half man, half lizard. There was no food, no recite, and very little hope. Salvation came in the form of a nameless warrior who haunted the beast for little more than a handful of coins and a crust of bread. He smiled warmly at the Festivus, We honor the warrior like this. The statue is filled with food and gold, and we take turns smashing it to bits with a club. You're welcome to join us, and you may keep whatever falls out. The parade ends in the town square. You watch as the villagers take turns smashing the statue with a club and gathering the food and gold that spills out. A local notices your interest and asks if you would like a turn. I failed. You wield the club with all your strength. However, the blindfold affects your balance, and you bring the weapon down on your own foot. I'm almost dead. I got 31 life left. Engulfed in shame, you leave the town to their celebration, and hope no tales are told of this day.
Water is a symbol for the many thoughts that churn beneath the surface. What is it you're thinking of? What concern is worrying at your mind? Let it fall into the waters beneath.
While crossing a stone bridge, you suddenly find yourself confronted by a villainous band. You could stand and fight the fiends, or throw yourself to the mercy of the river below. You dive over the side of the bridge just in time, plunging into the cold water. Through a combination of luck and skill, you manage to avoid the worst of the river's hazards. You emerge on the banks, further downstream.
Here we come to the end of the beginning, running errands for mages. This will become a theme, I dare say.
You arrive at Madrid as the sun begins to dip below the horizon. You find Malekith pursuing a selection of cheeses by the market. Ah, if it isn't my good friend, the adventurer. Did you bring the gold? Vignes has arranged to meet at the graveyard. You wonder whether the spot was chosen for Selexposal. Vignes greets like you turned up after all, with a lackey in tow. We had our doubts, you know. Vignes cracks his knuckles and giggles. Well now, Malekith, convince me. What's to stop me from cutting off your head today? You reveal your gold as Malekith scrouches in his pocket for something too. The heavy satchel of riches lands at Vignes' feet with a thud that echoes through the silence of the cemetery. That's our deal done, Malekith says, worry obvious in his voice. No need for further trouble. I'm sorry, Mal, Vignes grins. You should have known the guide was never going to let you pay with cash stolen from our members in the first place. Well, guess I'm gonna have to fight. Vignis the Craze. Treacherous and greedy, a dangerous combination. Anarchists throw flaming bombs that cause fire damage. Your armor's no use to you here. Let's go. What you got? What you got? You got nothing on me. You got nothing? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Let's go. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Let's go. Let's go. Maddox just scratches his chin thoughtfully. It seems you could do with someone savvy to help you navigate these tricky matters of diplomacy. Like maybe killing everyone wasn't the best idea. Come, let us discuss our partnership over an ale or two.
Well done. You have cleared the first challenge, and now we can move on to the next.
Oh, I got a sword. I got the Cardinal Blade and the Bastion of Purification. Also got the Market Thief. Tarts, pies, and exotic lies. Fork in the road and arm wrestling. Macalypse Problem. The Trickster. For finding the forest folks. The Old Maiden.
Welcome to my challenges. Together we will traverse 22 paths of wisdom and despair in the hope of awakening.
Now guys, there you have it. That's the first time I ever played this game, the first time I ever streamed this game. I do want to stream it again. Going to go ahead and continue with my daily stream as I normally do. So if you like refreshing a couple of minutes. But in the meantime, thank you for watching, thank you for enjoying. I hope you like Hand of Fate. I have actually enjoyed it quite a bit. And I do plan on playing and streaming this again and making more videos for you guys. If you have any questions, leave it in comments down below in the chat. Don't forget to follow, subscribe, join me on Twitter, ask me questions, etc. Thank you all and have yourself a great day.